Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Norristown Area High School for tonight's boys basketball game between the Norristown Eagles and the Red Raiders from Coatsville. My name is Neil Schaefer. I'm joined by John Price. And John, we're going to have a heck of a ball game tonight.
Yeah, happy holiday season's greetings. Our gift to you, thanks to NASD TV, is hopefully a real good competitive game this evening. We've got a couple teams that are pretty hot coming onto the gym, and it's going to be a loud vocal crowd.
Norristown 7-1 right now, undefeated in the Suburban 1. Who can we look for Norristown?
Well, Norristown tonight's going to be starting Marcus Green, Maurice Allen, Ed Moore, Ryan Shockley, and TJ Tolson. They're going to benefit from the fact that all the guys on the roster pretty much are going to be here tonight. They're a deep team when they have this many people available on the bench, and that can't do anything but help them tonight against a tough Coatsville team that's got a lot of height. They're a little young, but Neil, why don't you tell us about them?
Well, currently the Red Raiders are 5-4. They've lost to teams like Cheltenham, Neshaminy, and PW, and they've beaten a lot of quality teams too. Talking to Coach McGee, he says they have the best or the toughest schedule in District 1. They have a great guy in Ramsey Stanton, a freshman named John Allen, and a sophomore named Richie Middleton, who's going to be coming off the bench. So it looks like they're going to have a lot of scoring up front and a lot of tall talent underneath the basket. I'm looking for a real exciting game.
This should be a great matchup, and we'll join you for the opening tip.
Welcome back to Norristown Area High School for tonight's boys basketball action between the Eagles of Norristown and the Red Raiders of Coatsville. Starting for the Red Raiders, number 33 will be Dennis Holmes, 21 Clarence Bacon, 53 Derek Green, 45 Brian Kirkland, and number 41 a 6'5 freshman John Allen. Starters for Norristown, John.
Starting at the point, Marcus Green once again, the always exciting, Maurice Allen, number 15, Ed Moore at the center, Ryan Shockley and TJ Tolson manning the forward spots, numbers 25 and 40 respectively. Deep squad again. Coach McGee likes to go to the bench, so there'll be ample opportunity for some of the other guys to get in, Brad Weldon, Lee Fowler, the whole crew.
Estimated crowd of about 400 to 500 people here at Norristown Area High School. Not a packed gym, but a rowdy crowd to say the least, John.
Yeah, we saw even in the JV game, the Coatsville fans certainly are vocal in support of their team. And immediately, Coatsville opens up in a zone defense, a little uncharacteristic for a team that is known for their man defense.
That's Maurice Allen with the ball over to TJ Tolson. Looking for Eddie Moore, nothing there. Steal by Coatsville, Brian Kirkland.
Possible that Norristown was kind of looking for a man-to-man defense, and it looked like the pass to Moore was a little bit errant. They were trying to figure out what defense they were up against.
The referees for tonight's game, Dave Rominski and John Parker, and John calls an early foul here on Norristown. It was on Marcus Green. That's his first and the team's first.
Well, if they can ill afford to have anyone in foul trouble, most of all, it's probably Marcus Green.
That's right. Derek Green gets the ball over to Clarence Bacon. Bacon controls the offense. Over to Kirkland. Kirkland back to Bacon. Bacon dribbles around Ed Moore. Goes in for the layup. It's good.
It's a beautiful move on the part of Kirkland. He did a nice job exploiting the seam to the basket.
Ryan Shockley took a couple steps before he put the ball to the floor. Called for traveling by referee John Parker, and Coatsville takes over with a 2-0 lead.
Norristown opens up in that press. We've seen it every game. It's been very successful most of the time, although Abington had a little bit easier time breaking it than most of the other teams that have faced it.
Assistant coach Ted Monaco says this is the most athletic team they're going to play. Tolson with a shot's no good.
He was a little bit far to be taking that finger roll.
That's right. Kirkland inside for the Red Raiders, no good. Eddie Moore rebound. Marcus Green ahead to Ryan Shockley. Shockley with a layup. Tie score 2-2.
Nice job there. Ed Moore establishing his presence. He took a little while to get warmed up last game against Abington, but he certainly started off quick tonight, and that does a lot for his confidence. And Coatsville is forced into another turnover. Once again, the Norristown defense manufactures a lot of turnovers.
Backcourt violation called on Clarence Bacon. Norristown takes over. Green and Allen. Shockley, Tolson, and Moore for the Eagles. It's in Shockley's hands. Puts up a 20-footer, air ball, no good. Rebound, Red Raiders. Ahead to Dennis Holmes.
Well, Norristown was a little cold in the shoot-around. Hopefully that won't be indicative of their outside shooting for the rest of the game.
Holmes over to John Allen. John Allen, just a freshman. Freshman starting here for the Raiders. Rare occurrence, I'm sure.
Absolutely. This is one of the more storied franchises in the area. As a matter of fact, they were featured in Sports Illustrated last year about how much it means to the Coatsville community to have their kids playing on the squad.
Marcus Green with a brick, no good. Looks like there's going to be a walking call called on Dennis Holmes.
Refs are calling a tight game so far. Very active whistles.
Marcus Green brings the ball up. Got Allen on the wing. Allen now at the top of the key. Over to Shockley. Shockley looking for Moore or Tolson.
Looks like Coatsville's strategy is to pack it in on Moore.
Moore with the ball. Out to Marcus Green beyond the three-point line. Shockley 2.
They're leaving that outside shot open for Norristown.
Maurice Allen takes the outside shot. Three-pointer good for Maurice Allen. Eagles lead 5-2. 5:05 left in the first quarter.
That's the best way to open it up inside for Ed Moore, is if Allen stays hot from the outside and the other guards too.
Bacon with the ball. Over to number 33. That's Dennis Holmes. Dennis Holmes with 2 points.
Nice shot. He did a good job anticipating Ed Moore was going to be sliding down there and put a little extra arc on the shot.
Red Raiders keeping up the tempo here. So are the Eagles. Ed Moore with a fall away. No good. Didn't follow his shot, and Derek Green gets the rebound. Over to Bacon. Ahead to Kirkland. Intercepted.
Wow, that's a pass that you should never throw against this Norristown defense. You know they're going to have their hand in that. That had too long of a distance to travel to not be knocked away or intercepted by Norristown. 5
quick players on the court for Norristown. You don't want to take a gamble against them. Red Raiders trying to work it inside. That's Green with the ball. Back to Bacon. Guarded by Tolson, trapped by Green. Stolen by Shockley.
Great job once again by the defense.
Eagles slow it down a little bit. Marcus Green over to Allen. Allen to Moore. Moore out to Shockley for 3. No good. Eddie Moore boxed out there. Ahead to, oh, nice block. Brian Kirkland with a shot. Shockley with the block.
Looked like Ed Moore might have been in there also on that block.
Yep, Ed Moore, 6'8", senior for Norristown. A little shy versus Abington. He has to get into the game more aggressive for the Eagles against the Red Raiders.
A lot of athleticism on the floor tonight, but definitely Ed Moore is probably the most marquee of all the players out there.
It's Dennis Holmes with a shot. It's good. And Coatsville takes their first lead at 6-5. There's Shockley. Misses the dunk.
He wanted the foul.
Coach McGee doesn't like that, and quickly he gets a sub off the bench.
Well, if you're going to go up strong, you better be able to finish. Tolson does a nice job getting down in the fast break. Looks like he might get another opportunity here.
Allen and Shockley, 2-on-2 here. Allen pulls up, checks over to Green. Back to Allen. Inside to Eddie Moore. Eddie with a jump shot. It's good.
Ed really seems to be emphasizing, trying to show people that he has that medium-range jump shot, and that's going to take him a long way in college.
Clarence Bacon, baseline for the Raiders. Out to John Allen. John Allen moves around Ed Moore, and he scores. 2 points for John Allen, the freshman. Maurice Allen with a one-hander. It's no good.
Might have been a little bit too much mustard on that one, too. I'm sure Coach McGee isn't pleased with that.
Holmes pulls up. It's no good. Rebound Kirkland over to Allen. It's going to belong to the Eagles, and we have a couple substitutions. Ramsey Stanton in for the Red Raiders, and Wiggins in for Norristown.
Wiggins exploded against Abington. I think he had 16 or 17 points. It was a welcome performance from him.
Ball's out. It's going to belong to the Eagles. Wiggins to bring the ball in.
Ramsey Stanton is listed at 6'6", but standing next to Ed Moore, he doesn't look like he's that tall.
Now, I think they measured him with his hair. Wiggins with a shot. It's no good. Rebound Kirkland. Ahead to Holmes. Back to Bacon. Bacon with a running one-hander. It's no good. Rebound Wiggins. Eagles push it up the court. Ahead to Green. Green with a layup. It's good. Marcus Green.
Beautiful job going up and under, realizing where the defense was. He protected the ball well going to the basket. Strong move, paid off with 2 points. 9-8. Norristown holds the lead. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
It's John Allen with an athletic move, and he's got 4 points on the night. Here's Wiggins, coast to coast, no good. Rebound, Clarence Bacon.
I thought the Abington game was going to be a foot race, but so far this game has proved to be more of one. Interesting pass right there.
Another backcourt violation called on the Raiders. Tried to rush it a little bit too much.
Coatsville's bench is deep too. They do call time, but they've got 2 subs getting set to come in, number 35 and number 21, I believe. You know, Bacon was already on number 15, I think it might have been.
That's right. 22nd timeout for the Raiders.
Middleton and Bryant Moore getting set to check in. This certainly has been a lot of action. 10-9 right now. Coatsville holds the lead. It seems like the score should be a lot higher than that because of all the action that's been going on. Every time Norristown gets a defensive rebound, the ball is 3/4 of the way down to the offensive side of things before anything happens.
2 really good teams here. Coatsville coming in at 5-4, but Coach McGee tells me don't look at their record, look at their competition. They've taken on some of the best in District 1. They've taken on teams like West Reading and beat them, and the Coatsville Red Raiders are much better than their record shows. Norristown, of course, 7-1. They're only lost to Westchester East.
And this is a marquee matchup. Once again, Coatsville is one of the most storied school basketball, has one of the most storied school basketball programs in the Southeast. Lots of fans out tonight. There's probably also some college scouts.
Tolson with a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Ramsey Stanton. Ahead to Allen. Allen threads the needle over to number 35, Bryant Moore, and he gets his first 2 points.
It's hard to believe that John Allen is only a freshman.
Has a lot of athletic ability and a lot of basketball talent for a freshman.
Great court awareness on that pass.
Green over to Allen. Back to Green to Moore, moving the ball quickly to Wiggins. Wiggins with a shot. There's going to be a foul. Looks like it'll be on Ramsey Stanton. It will be. It's Ramsey's first foul. Team's first foul.
Marcus Green comes off the court for Norristown. Brian Shockley comes in. Wiggins makes good on his first foul shot. That's the 5th Eagle on the scoring column.
Misses the second one. Rebound by Allen.
Foul shots have plagued the Eagles all season long, although it hasn't caused them that much damage so far.
It's Kirkland over to Bacon. Bacon with a shot. Excuse me, it's Ricky Middleton. Ricky Middleton off the bench and gets his first 2 points.
And that kid's a sophomore. This is a deep, young team for Coatsville.
Guy to look out for is Ricky Middleton. Coach Behrens tells me that he's the one to look for coming off the bench. Sophomore guard. Eddie Moore with a shot. It's good. Moore making a statement tonight.
He's doing a good job. He doesn't have a whole lot of people with hands in his face from that spot. I think they're packing it in too far low. He's going to try to pull him out a little bit with the foul line jump shots.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Raiders being patient. That's Middleton with the ball. Middleton takes a shot. It's no good. Rebound TJ Tolson. Over to Maurice Allen. 5 seconds. He's got to look at the clock. He's looking at the basket. Shockley, he's not aware of the clock. That's the end of the first quarter.
Well, that's too bad because that's some unawareness, and maybe the coaches should have been helping to manage the clock a little bit better. That was reminiscent of like a Rich Kotite maneuver.
I was just going to say, Stan Waters would say clock management, that's what it is, as the Red Raider cheerleaders come on the floor for a little entertainment. So far it's 14-12. John, what do you see so far?
Well, interesting matchup at the end. They took Marcus Green out maybe to get him a couple minutes of rest. And Maurice Allen did a nice job covering the smaller Ricky Middleton, the cat quick point guard from Coatsville. Real balanced scoring so far for Norristown. Ed Moore's got 4 points, but they're important points. He's trying to draw the Coatsville defense out. Again, this is a run and gun game. What have you seen so far?
Well, it's a balanced scoring attack for the Red Raiders. Allen with 4 and Dennis Holmes with 4. 3 other guys on the scoring sheet.